Hello everyone, it's Clemmy from Clemmy's Creations, and I'm going to share with you today some of the finds that I came across while I did my little 2-day shopping spree up in the Austin area. You guys know that I no longer live in that area. I have moved back home to the country. So anywho, I don't have per store per se. I just kind of have some things out on the table before you. But I'm going to try and remember what came from where. So I'm going to start off with a creative reuse, because all of this stuff here before you is from a creative reuse. And I was going to try and put it in the box. Yeah, it's right behind me so that I can get this off of the table. So this stuff came from a creative reuse, and I hit the front part first, and then I went to the back area where you fill a 5-gallon bucket up and everything is for $5. So the times that I've gone, I have never found doilies and lace in the $5 bucket area. So guys, I nearly blew my top when I saw this. So a lot of it is, you can tell why it was in that area, because it's like tattered, but these are things that we use in our junk journals. Like this is something that we use in our junk journals. Okay, so that's lovely. There are little, look at that. Now this looks lovely, and I was like, why is this thrown? See, it was 75 cents, but look. So I guess no one was buying that, so they threw it back there. But this is a nice doily. Those are the edges of it. So I'm going to kind of throw just some vintage trims. Lots of vintage lace trims here. And I will probably just toss most of this. But love those. Look at that lace. And I haven't looked at this stuff, you guys, so bear with me, because I'm going through it for the first time as well. Those trims, lots of that. And I was needing some smaller, for the journals that I'm doing now, I needed smaller trim. So this is perfect. Another doily, but see how that's torn there? So I guess that's why that one was in there. Now look at that. There is that. Love that. Now this looks be very old. Pull that off of something. Some pink trim. This is some wider lace. It's already falling down. Now I love that. Stick some ribbon through there. Some sari silk or some seam binding. See, that's little. Just pick some of these up. Another nice, very nice doily that was in there. Okay, that is some nice lace right there. Some more trim. I mean, I have tons and tons of trim now, and it's falling all over the place. I wish I had gone through this stuff before I did those vintage paper kits, but what I will do, I guess I'll go ahead and make up some other kits, and I will include some of this stuff, because now we can do something with that. You know, they would think that it's just trash, but we can do that. Look at that. We can use that. Another doily that's been cut up, but we can definitely use that, can't we? Yes, we can. I'm going to try and show you without taking all day all the nice little trims. see. Just loads. And that's lovely. I can tell. I don't want to take it apart. But that's some lovely lace. Look at the scallops on it. And love that. Look at that. Some little doilies. There are lots of these little suckers in there. Some little trim. Look at all this vintage lace. Okay, there's something big here. Oh, wow. Okay, so goes something like this, I guess. Yeah, look at that. And that's quite a large piece. This is almost plasticky. Do not slam the door. Sorry, guys. And they're going to slam it again. I guarantee it. Just lots of trim. Now this, Terry just did a journal, and this would have been perfect in that journal. But look at that. The kit, the kit was from Calico Collage and Linda Israel, and it's I can't think of the name of the kit, Extreme Orange or something like that, but that would have been perfect if I could have had this earlier and got it to her in time. But anyway, that's nice. What is this? There's some nice trim that they cut off, probably a gown. There's lace on the bottom of that. Some of these. Okay, there's some lots of that as well. And then I had to make sure I threw this in there. This is this was in a separate little area in that $5 bucket thing, but this is some wide black lace. Look at this doily. That will be good for my planning of a white, red, and black journal. That'll be stunning. Just little tidbits. You guys, lots of little trims. Now this, it's like a little purse. Look at that. Can you imagine that on a journal cover with some little notes and envelopes hanging out of that? Yeah. Maybe a flower or two. And these little pieces, like they thought it was trash, I guess, but look, little doilies. Lots and lots and lots. I'm just gonna start picking some of this up. Look at that. Home, tweet home. That'll go good in a bird journal or nature journal, something like that, bird theme. Another one of these doilies that are torn, but look at them, and I've got quite a bit on there. Almost 10, look like 10. Lovely. More trims, trims for days. Trims, and look at that. Oh, look at that. Toss it into the box. More trim. Trims. Oh my goodness, trims. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm gonna try and pick up the pace, you guys, so I'm just gonna grab a gob of this. And they had these little rosette flowers. A couple of those I've seen so far. And like I said, a lot of this trim. Look at that. Some ribbon, little black rosettes. Yeah, trim is going everywhere. It's raining trim, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at that little little pearl they put in there. Let's toss that. Yeah. Some gray. This is, what is this? This is a heart-shaped doily. Not that cute. No, it's not. But anyway, it's a heart-shaped doily. A little old clothespin. Can make something out of that. Trim. Little doilies. Trim. Goodness. There's a lot on this little roll. It's been torn apart. But look, lovely sized doilies, you guys. Look at that. And there's quite a bit of that. Some of these, a couple of those. Look at that. I mean, my goodness. Be lovely on some pockets. Look at that. Loud, loud, loud. Love that piece. Some purple trim. More little tidbits. Here is another very, very nice doily. A nice sized. Big doily there. Now look at this huge doily, you guys. See, it's ripped there and there. So I guess, you know, that explains why it was over in that bin. Love this. Lace on that. Now, there's that. Another little doily. Now that is beautiful. Intricate. By the Knitting Ninja. That'll be nice thrown on a little journal, won't it? Okay, this is another tattered one. Doilies all over that one. There's another nice one. Look at that. Got trim everywhere. Oh, what is... Okay, look at that. Another crochet doily. It's gorgeous. Look at that applique. We even had a freaking applique in there. Sequined applique. It's nice. Little square doily. There's that. And just this linen. A nice sized runner there. Okay, no, that came from somewhere else. Okay, this also. Beautiful little hanky. I also got some fabric in that $5 area. I love the satiny. And this one. That's nice. I got these because I am planning a recipe journal. So I got a ton of those to use as tags and just some other stuff. And this is where I like to get the patterns. And I think I'm going to use this to try and make my own scrubs. So we'll see how that turns out. The children's, a couple of children, and there. And my daughter is so lovely. She is making omelets this morning, and she has, it's not my favorite mug, but she has made me some chai or Kai tea, my favorite tea. Thank you, Lexi. And this came in there also. So now I wish I could find some more of these, some of these Rolodex thingies. Okay, we're gonna throw it back in its box. And that's her listening to music too. And I said, oh, I love that. Let's play that. Now this was kind of dusty, so let me just dust that off. Also got this large box of envelopes. Look, they're already, but you can still go and coffee dot them to make them, you know, add a little more interest. Nice sized. I'm gonna throw some of those in some kits. Okay, so, oh yeah, also got these. Now I use these for tags, love to use these for tags. And this was also in that $5 bucket. So I grabbed them all and threw them in there. And man, I don't even know how many that is, but that's a ton. So now this came from, I'm sorry you guys, I just moved that camera. Got a little crazy because the bag was up under it. Now this bag is what I had to pay a separate price for, so I'm gonna pull it out individually. But I mean, it's still a creative reuse, but this is where you have to pay individual prices. So I'm gonna keep this down here and dump this, I guess. Yeah, let's dump it. Things are falling out all over the place. You guys can see it already. I told you guys I hit the freaking mother load, man. And when I go to a creative reuse, you guys, Terry knows, I easily spend $100 in there. But this time it was 45 bucks, 46%, something like that. But hardly anything. Shocking to me because I thought for sure I'd spend well over $100. So I got this. I think it'll print some very nice. This is very nice quality paper. So I got that. Got this composition book. And I don't know why I even put this in here because I'll use this for the kids. My children. And I got this little cleaning pad. I have the where is it? I have the ink, not the ink, the liquid. So we'll see how this works. If not, I'll spray the liquid on there and then rub my dyes around. Okay, I'm gonna hit this first. Okay, love that trim. Not a color I use often. But look at all the little doilies. And that was 20 cents. It was $1.25. They marked it down to 50 cents. There's 5.5 yards of this trim. 50 cents for that. I'm gonna go through this stuff quickly too. I mean, just lovely, lovely old lace, man. This looks newer. Doilies, doilies, doilies. Look at that. And that should have been in the throwaway bin. Not the throwaway, but the $5 one. Look at that. And I caught these for 75 cents, and these are very nice quality, very thick. And here's some more, look, another little orange one. And it's huge, huge. Lots of little trim in this bag. Not gonna take that out. Doilies. Doilies. Pull all the doilies out. Doilies. Just look. Huge, huge doily. Look at that. Trim, trim, lovely trim. Little doilies. Huge. And I love this fabric. The roses. This looks like a huge doily. And it is, I didn't even look at the price. I see that it's $3. But it's huge, so we won't mind. And it's nice, so we won't mind that too much. And I hope that music isn't too loud. If it is, guys, I apologize. But she's in her little zone over there. This, my goodness, is just loaded. See, it is loaded down through there. This trim inside, 75 cents. Look at that. It already has the ribbon through it. 25 cents, and that's quite a bit there. 1 yard. 75 cents. Look at that. I desperately needed this little trim. More, and more doilies, you guys. Look at that. Love, 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 love this one. And look how big that one is. Oh, this is very delicate, but it does have a tear there. More doilies. Oh, look at this. Look at this lace. And there's quite a lot of it. Gorgeous. Roses. Love, love, love. Love, love. Doilies. Doilies. More and more and more, you guys. All I can say is more, more, more. Some trim. And more doilies. My freaking goodness. 2, 4, 6 on that one. That linen. There's another little heart one. And look, it has little rosettes around it. That is too cute. Can use that for pockets. More crochet doilies, trim. And this is for that fall journal I'm preparing for. But look at that. Lovely. And yes, I did pay $3 for it, so I hope that was a good deal there. Okay, so ephemera. Oh, sorry, you guys. This is, I do want to do a sewing themed journal. I don't want to pull that out, but keepsake needle, whatever that is. But I was hoping there should be needles in there. I thought I saw needles in there. Yes, there are needles in there, so that will go in that journal. I also scored this old singer, and it's falling apart. But look at that. And look at that, you guys. Beautiful. Now, I don't know. I think I may want to hold on to that. I also scored, got boxes back here, some vintage Reader's Digests. I scored a few of those. And let me pull out, that's some of those. Now, there are no stamps in here. I wish there were, but they're not. Bummer, but hey, love that anyways. Got that little discount booklet. Look at that. Love that little image. Lovely, lovely, lovely Victorian album. Look at that. And that's 1941. And this one's only 1955. Scored those. What else did I score over here? Went through that. That's for the boys. Yeah, these little postcards with all the different, well, they can have that. But anyway, got some of those. But Salt Lake City, Utah, and it's loaded with lovely postcards. This one is New Orleans, and this one is, I don't know if that's jam, I don't know what that is, but it has lovely images. They all have lovely images. I'm gonna reach back here again. That's for Terry. All that. Now look at that. Check that out. Love that. Uh-oh. And there's another. There's that. And okay, I'm getting ready to cut this video off, you guys, and I'll start with the next one. But I have to show this book. I do love this book. That came from Goodwill, so we will not even worry about that one. I think this came from there. They had some music this time. That one. Nice aging on that. Mama's almost done, hon. This one, The Creation, and that's a pretty thick book. Circa 1915. I love that they had it in the plastic. Some of that. And I'm going to show you this music, and that will be it for this haul video. This is the vintage music that I scored from a creative reuse. I've never seen music there before, so of course you guys know I was thrilled, but it's just tons of it. Tons. Okay, you guys, thank you all for watching this, and sorry about that again. Stay tuned for the next haul video.